Hi, I'm Corey Weatherton. I'm the Director of Product Development for Entegra Coach, and I'm excited to show you today the new Model Year 24 Entegra Coach Vision. The Entegra Coach Vision, we have been building this for a number of years now, and this by far is a popular model for you to be looking at, but then also an incredible floor plan. We're going to take you inside on a 27A Vision here in a minute, but let me tell you some of the cool things about this. Now, first of all, as you look at this coach, you're going to say, is that a Vision? And it is. We changed fiberglass colors this year. Not only changed fiberglass colors, but the partial paint front mask, we changed that color as well. If you recall, last year is more of an oyster cream as well as a charcoal mask. This year we went with a stone fiberglass color and then a silver front mask. It was time to freshen it up. And so we feel like absolutely beautiful coach. If you're in the market for a Vision, or maybe you have last year's model and you just want to upgrade, the new Entegra Coach 2024 Vision is a unit for you. First of all, what I want to point out, what's unique about Entegra Coach is our front windshields are the largest in the industry. The reason why people buy gas Class A's, there's a few reasons. One, the incredible amount of storage on the outside. Second reason is you can have the exact same footprint as a Class C. However, you have more livable square footage on the inside because as those front seats swivel around, it actually feels like you're part of the living area. But then the third reason why is because people want that HD view going down the road. On a Class C, as you're heading towards the Rocky Mountains, sometimes you need to duck down below that front cap if you're sitting in the back in order to see, but not with a gas Class A, and in particular, not with an Entegra Coach gas Class A, because this is the largest windshield in the industry. It's 120 inches diagonal, and so you get that HD view going down the road, but also probably more importantly is because of the large windshield, we're able to go lower than our competitors, as well as we wrap around the side of the coach. It's actually a lot safer for you to drive. If you're in the campgrounds and a ball goes rolling across the road, you're able to see everything. And so you not only get the HD view, but it's a safety feature as well. Sticking with safety with Entegra Coach, we give you a seat belt in every seating position. And so by law, we're not required to give you seat belts in the rear-facing dinettes, but we do that as well. Because if there's enough seats in there for you to take people, we're betting that you probably will take people, and we want them to be safe as well. So safety is a big deal with us. As we move back the coach, you do see the Easy Drive logo there. The Easy Drive, that is an Entegra Coach exclusive. We do different things to this chassis that nobody else is going to do, simply because we want this to be the quietest riding, best handling coach at this price point. One of the things that I do want to highlight on the Easy Drive package is the Bilstein steering stabilizer. These F53 chassis, great chassis, but they're kind of notorious for drifting around, a lot of steering wheel play. And so with that steering stabilizer, you're going to get a lot less driver fatigue as you end up at your destination. Go to our website and look more about the Easy Drive package to learn what those components are. Going back further, this is a gas Class A, as I mentioned. Every motorhome we build, regardless of if it's a gas Class A, one of our B vans, we will give you a 2-year warranty. It's a 2+3 warranty. 2-year limited. It's limited by 24,000 miles and also customer neglect. It's also a 3-year structural warranty. And so that's the best in the industry. All of our competitors will give you simply a 1-year limited warranty. We give you 2 years. We want to protect you throughout 2 camping seasons to give you a peace of mind because we recognize that this is a costly unit. Really, any motorhome this day and age is. And so I want to give you the peace of mind that we're going to stand behind our product. If we were losing money, we'd be like everybody else and we'd just give you a 1-year warranty. But really, we give you that 2nd year because we want to protect your investment. This 27A floor plan, it does have an exterior entertainment center. Great thing about this is your TV does extend, articulates whatever direction you want. That way as you're watching the game, watching NASCAR, you're able to adjust it in any direction. And then also you have your head tuner out here that is Bluetooth as well. So you're going to be able to connect to your phone, be able to stream whenever you want to. These are metal slam latches. We do have, and that one is locked, and that one thankfully is not locked. We do have pass-through storage compartments. So complete rotocast compartments. In all of our floor plans for our Visions, there's at least one pass-through storage. And we feel like that's very important because as you pack that 4-foot white folding table, you've got to put it somewhere, so that pass-through is an incredible place for it. Full fiberglass roof. You're not going to find that on a lot of coaches this price point. Full fiberglass, full walkable. On that roof, you are going to find 200 watts of solar, as well as a WineGuard 2.0 Connect. That WineGuard 2.0 Connect is a Wi-Fi range extender, as well as a 4G LTE hotspot. So you don't have to take advantage of that second function, the 4G LTE hotspot. But if you do, it's always available for you. That will require a subscription through either WineGuard or your cell phone provider. That way, as you're on the road, you're going to be able to do business. You're going to be able to stream all of the TVs on the inside, smart TVs. And so whatever you want to stream, you can do that as well. Frameless windows. They not only look aesthetically good, but they also protect your seals. Some of the competitors at this price point, they're going to give you framed windows. Framed windows are okay, but the problem with framed windows is with time, the UV rays will bake down on those seals and ultimately will become a leak point for you. And so we want to do everything we can to minimize any water infiltration. So that's why we're giving you the fiberglass roof. We're giving you the frameless windows. We want to protect your investment for the long run. And in reality, that's some of the things that allow us to do that 2-year warranty without getting us into trouble. This does have a 6-gallon gas electric hot water heater. It is a rapid recovery, so you can use either LP, or you can use electric, or you can use LP and electric, and it'll replenish itself about 3 times an hour. So approximately 18 gallons of hot water in an hour. So a lot of hot water for you to be able to use while you're camping. This is built on an 18,000-pound chassis. All of our Visions are on an 18,000-pound chassis. I point that out because some of our competitors, they will build on a 16,000-pound chassis. And so what's the significance of that? I guess to put it in layman's terms, a lot of people know what an F-150 is and an F-350 is. It's easy to understand. If you and I go take a test drive in an F-150, it'll ride pretty comfortably, a lot like an SUV. The suspension's great. We get in a 350, and all of a sudden it feels like we're just riding around on a brick. But if we put the same amount of weight in both truck beds, that 150 is going to get a little loose and sloppy. The 350 is designed to function underweight, is going to handle like your 150 used to. And so I point that out because we want to make sure that this is the quietest riding, best handling coach at this price point. So we are only building on 18,000-pound chassis, not 16s. So that is a big deal for you as the customer. You are picking up side cameras on this coach as well as a rear backup camera. So that is the exterior of the coach. Let's go inside and look at some of the new things for this model year. Alrighty, so we're inside the model year 24 Entegra Coach Vision 27A, and I have to say, quite a beautiful coach. This is one of our best-selling floor plans, and in reality, this chassis comes to us from Ford as bare frame rails. There's nothing on this coach. We're building the cab area, we're building the house portion, and it's incredible really what our engineering team is able to do, really any engineers and production, but ours in particular. The cab is absolutely beautiful, the cab area. As we've designed the dash, we've included some aesthetic lights that'll function as a night light, but then also just to give you a little bit of curb appeal as you're inside of this coach and as it's lit up from the outside as well. You're going to notice that there is a Sony infotainment center in that. That is a Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatible. And so as a result, your maps will be displayed on that with whatever direction application you do use on your phone. Both the front seats will swivel around. The nice thing about that, as I mentioned on the outside, is that it just feels a lot larger on the inside than an equal sized unit of a gas class C. Because those swivel around, become part of your living area, you actually feel like you're part of the action. On the passenger side, there is a slide out computer table, and with that, there is a 110 outlet on that. That way you are able to use your computer, you're able to put your tablet up there and head down the road and travel in comfort and luxury. Now that we're back in the main area of the coach, you will notice that we do have a televator here. That, as I mentioned on the outside, this is a smart TV, and so you are able to stream with that using your WineGuard or using a hotspot on your phone. We did change a few things in the Vision interior-wise for this model year. You're going to notice that we do have new flooring. We've got new vinyls for our modern farmhouse decor. We've changed our wall boards. We've changed the color of our countertops. And I think, as I mentioned earlier, just a beautiful job. New for this model year, what you're going to notice is 12-volt refrigerators. 12-volt refrigerators, the beautiful thing about this is with a gas electric refrigerator that we were using before, in this same space, we could only get an 8 cubic foot refrigerator. Now we're able to replace it with a 10 cubic foot refrigerator. So you are increasing the size with this 12-volt refrigerator. It will run off your house batteries, also your shore power and generator as well. In this specific floor plan, we can option a 15 cubic foot refrigerator. That does have your French door style opening. You will lose your pantry in the process, but if you do need a larger refrigerator in this floor plan, we can put a 15.6 cubic foot refrigerator in this. One of the unique things about at Entegra Coach, I love to show customers, it's pretty simple. It's maybe even a little bit silly. We put dual struts in our larger overhead cabinets. A lot of our competitors, they're only going to use a single strut. Quite honestly, these struts are not that expensive. But in our quest to be the quietest riding, best handling coach at each price point, we know that this, if we do a single strut, is a future rattle point. And then also, if you take your curves a little bit aggressively, you could lose some of your dishes or your puzzles and games out of there. So dual struts help out a lot with the noise, and then also in just keeping the doors closed. You're going to find roller shades throughout this coach. The front is a power. Everything else in here is a manual roller shade. This model year, we also, in order to match our 12-volt refrigerator, this is a stainless mirrored finish. We did change to stainless steel appliances as well to give that high-end look, high-end feel, even at this Vision price point. As we come back, you're going to notice that we do have a king-size bed. This king-size bed is an RV king, so there's plenty of room inside of this. Not quite as large as your king-size at home, but at the same time for an RV, this footprint, it's quite impressive. And a common question we get is, how do we put the slide in with this bed? This is a hinged mattress. And so in order to get a bed in such a small footprint, we had to do the hinged mattress. This is our modern farmhouse decor cabinetry. And so with that, you're going to have the white interior in your cabinets in your kitchen area, and then back in the bedroom area, and then also in the bathroom, we've got bourbon chocolate. The overhead compartment does have a 120-volt outlet in that with a grommet that you are able to run cords down through. So if you want to charge your phone up there, that's great. Or you can do it conveniently on your nightstands, because we do have wireless charging on both nightstands. You're not lacking for storage inside of this coach. Behind me, you're going to see just this massive wardrobe area. Down below, we've got 6 sliding drawers. And then over here, we've got wardrobe as well with 2 sliding drawers. Small footprint, a ton of storage. As I mentioned, gas Class A's generally are not lacking that. And even in this small of a footprint, we're not lacking it either. Going into the rear corner bath, you're going to see that glass shower door. We do have a porcelain toilet in this with foot flush, and then a nice sized medicine cabinet that you're able to store anything you want in there at all. Could be medicine, could be makeup, your call on that. But then, as I mentioned, glass sliding door, nice matte black hardware throughout in the bathroom and then in the kitchen area. And this is our modern farmhouse decor, as I mentioned. So the new model year 24 Entegra Coach Vision, this floor plan was a 27A. I want to thank you for watching this video today. If you have more questions, contact your local Entegra Coach dealer, and they'd love to field those questions for you. Or if you have technical questions, feel free to contact us here at the factory, and we'd love to answer as many questions as we can to help you find the right coach. But I have a hunch that it's this 27A Vision for you. Again, Corey Weatherton, Director of Product Development for Entegra Coach. Thanks for your time today.